Hi, welcome to special 2024 Wesak Quality Reflection. It's 9 o'clock Melbourne time now and 7 o'clock Kuala Lumpur and Singapore time. Let us put our palms together and invite Bhante Mettānanda enter into the meeting room.
Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to today's special Wesak program. So we're going to start our program now. So today we will try to lead everyone to do a reflection on the Buddha's qualities. All right. Okay. So without further ado, let us start the session now. Okay, so please, for a start, please sit in a comfortable position. Put your hands in a comfortable position. And then gently close your eyes. We're going to do some breathing exercises first. When you breathe in all the good and all the fresh air. When you breathe out, whatever tension and tightness, whatever feelings of stress or tiredness, whatever negative emotion, negative energy in the body and the mind, we're gonna let it all go out together with the out breath. Okay, so let's try gently take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the second time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the third time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the last time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. Relaxation of the body. If there is any more tension and tightness, any more feelings of using or exerting strength in the body, gently let it go and let the body abide in a state of relaxation and inaction. relaxation of the mind. Let us gently be aware of the state of mind at every present moment. If there is any wanting, any craving, any expectations in the mind, gently let it go and let the mind abide in a state of non-wanting, non-craving, and non-expectations. Then let the mind abide in inaction. So for the mind, not doing or thinking about anything in particular, not having the need for the mind to do or to think about anything in particular anymore. Let this 20 minutes be a time for the mind to have a break from all that wanting and doing. Then let the mind be aware of whatever that manifests to your awareness regarding the body and the mind, moment to moment, moment to moment. Without rejecting any thoughts, emotions, or images. Also not following or indulging in any of the thoughts, emotions, or images that arises in the mind. Just simply being aware of them, being aware of whatever that manifests to your awareness regarding the body and the mind, no matter whether it's good or bad, wholesome or unwholesome, just being aware of them and allowing them to rise and perish according to nature. And then with this relaxed mind and body, today let us recollect the Buddha's qualities with gratitude and appreciation for the Buddha. So for a start, in your mind, let us recollect a Buddha image or a Buddha statue that inspires you, that you like very much. One Buddha image or statue that brings you joy and peace whenever you look at the Buddha image or statue. Recollecting that because of the Buddha's effort to become a Buddha, and the Buddha's effort to spread the Dhamma that leads to liberation, we have in our life let go of so many sufferings, so many emotional sufferings have been purified, have been let go in our mind because of the Buddha's compassionate and selfless practice and spreading of the Dhamma. So today, let us, with a mind full of gratitude, full of appreciation for the help and happiness that the Dhamma has given to us from the Buddha, let us recollect the Buddha's qualities, okay? So later, when I'm guiding through the Buddha's qualities, just try to understand. If you do not, never mind, go to the next quality. And then later, ultimately, continue with one that you really like and brings you happiness whenever you recollect about that quality of the Buddha. Okay? So let us, with a gratitude and appreciation mind, let us recollect that the Buddha is Araham, Arahant, Arahant, totally free of defilements are Arahants. Samma Sambuddho, the fully enlightened one. Samma Sambuddho, the one who got enlightened by himself. Samma Sambuddho. Vinja Charana Sampanno, perfect in conduct and wisdom. Vinja Charana Sampanno, perfect in conduct and knowledge. Sugato, the well-fed. Sugato, the one who has crossed the flood of Samsara and reached Nibbana. the welfare. Lokavidu, knower of the world. Lokavidu, the one who knows all the beings and also all the phenomena in the world. Anuttaro Purisa Dhammasarati, unsurpassed tamer of those to be tamed. Anuttaro Purisa Dhammasarati, unsurpassed tamer of those that be tamed. Satta Deva Manusanang, devas and humans teacher. Satta Deva Manusanang, devas and humans teacher. Buddha, the Buddha. Buddha, one with omniscience knowledge, meaning whatever that he wants to know, he can know. The Buddha. Bhagavan, the Blessed One. Bhagavan, the one with many marvels and miracles and blessings, the Blessed Ones. Let us, in our mind, recollect about the Buddha, the Buddha's practice throughout the Bodhisattva path for countless lives, accumulating paramis, accumulating merits to become a fully enlightened one, not only for himself, but also for the benefit of other beings, including us. Let us recollect that the Buddha, during his time in the Bodhisattva path, which means life after life of accumulating paramis, has given up his life, countless lives, when the bodies that he sacrificed, that he gave, are all piled up together. They are higher than Mount Everest. The blood that he shed, that he gave to the practice, for the practice, if combined together, is even more than the volume of water of all the oceans combined together. The eyes that the Buddha gave to others as a gift throughout the Bodhisattva path is more than the stars in the sky that we see today. And not to mention life after life, life after life of experiencing old age, birth, old age, sickness, and death, again and again, again and again, again and again, for unimaginable period of time. And why did the Buddha do all this? Just in order to fulfill his paramis, to attain enlightenment, not only for himself, but for all other beings capable of reaching enlightenment or planting the seeds of enlightenment, including us in the present moment. In time of help, in time when we need help, if somebody helps us, we're so much grateful to them. Not to mention the Buddha giving up countless lives to accumulate paramis for us in order to give us the Dhamma. Understanding this, let us again continue to reflect on the Buddha's qualities. Now we will just focus on one. We recollect that the Buddha is Bundu, the one with omniscience knowledge, knowing whatever that he wants, he can do it. And for this knowledge, the Buddha spent so many lives, uncountable lives, throughout the Bodhisattva path in order to help us most efficiently. So with gratitude and appreciation, we recollect that the Buddha is a Bundu, the one with omniscience knowledge. Bundu, the one with omniscience knowledge. Bundu, the one with omniscience knowledge. Bundu, the Buddha 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 with omniscience knowledge. Buddha, omniscience Buddha. Buddha, omniscient 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 Buddha. Let us, with gratitude and appreciation, give our life to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Giving means making a determination to try to abide by the Buddha's teachings as much as we can. The Buddha sacrificed so many lives in order to give us the Dhamma. So let us just reciprocate by doing whatever we can, by offering our lives, our behaviors, our thoughts to the true Dhamma that leads one to liberation, taught by the Buddha. In this way, we give our lives to the Buddha. With this gratitude and giving mind, again, let us recollect about the Buddha for a while, recollecting that the Buddha is the Buddha, omniscient Buddha, 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 Buddha, omniscient Buddha. So let us gently take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the second time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. Gently be aware of the feelings of your body. Gently be aware of the feelings of your buttocks touching the cushion. Then no matter whether the experience was good or no good, doesn't matter. Let the mind come back to the present moment. And then, just like waking up from a deep sleep, gently open your eyes. Okay, so happy. Cannot connect. Okay. So happy Wesak, everyone. Of course, it's belated happy Wesak. But nevertheless, if we recollect the Buddha's qualities every day, then every day is like Wesak, like that. Huh? So today, just want to share with everyone. Now we are here practicing the Buddha's qualities, practicing and trying to live out the Buddha's teachings in order to benefit ourselves and maybe after that benefit others, right? So few things. Okay. So what makes one a Buddhist? What makes one a Buddhist? So there is a story. This is based on a true story. Okay. So last time, just want to share. Last time there was this person. After that, this person during his university days, and not university, his polytechnic days, when he was studying for his diploma. So last year, last year of his studies, he need to form a group for the final year project, Then after that, he had a gang of 4 friends. So together with him, it's five 5 person. So these 5 person, they are very good friends. They often do things together. Then when the time came to form the groups, okay? When the time came to form the group, so he was like thinking, okay, so who's gonna pair up with who? Who's gonna pair up with who? So he asked them, and they said, "Oh, we will decide later." Like that. Then after that, 1 week before the submission of the groups, then they told him that, 3 of them had formed one group, and the other one, he had found another group. Okay, and they didn't want him in any of the groups. So, if this happened to you, what will happen? How do you feel? You feel betrayed, right? You feel sad, you feel anger. So this person was like this. He was very angry, very, 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 very angry. It's like they played him out, you know. I mean, like if they wanted to form a team like that, they could have said earlier, right? Then at least he have more time to find find a group member for himself. But they did it. They told him only 1 week before the submission of the group names. So he was very sad, very angry, very sad. And then from that day on, although he went to the lectures and tutorials, but he didn't really talk to them anymore. He just shut himself in his own world. And how did he do that? Just by, when he go in, he pull a very, very dark, very black face, very straight and uh, very stern face, not wanting to talk to them. And then blasting heavy metal music. Heavy metal music, heavy rock and roll in his earphones, okay? In his headphones, I think. It was so loud that he wanted the guy sitting next, any guy or any person sitting next to him in a train to be able to hear what he's listening. So it's kind of like in a way, self-torture, but it was in a way, he said that it was in a way a kind of a relief from his very negative and very angry emotion at that time. But luckily, he liked to exercise, so he was able to exercise alone. He was able to do that. Like some people, they when they go to the gym or when they go swimming, they can't do it alone, right? But he was able to do it alone. He's very independent, so he can entertain himself, play by himself. So that was still okay for him. So he started to focus more on going to the gym and exercising. And exercising in a way also helped him to release all the negative emotion and help him to regulate his emotions at that time. But when he saw when he said that when he saw those so-called good friends, then he will still continue to be angry. I guess a lot of us, if we don't never practice the qualities, the cooling heart reflections, the qualities to a certain extent, we will still encounter this, right? But the more that we practice and cultivate the qualities, the more that we feel free from all these negative emotions. Anyway, back to the story. So he was exercising a lot, but right, I cannot exercise every day, one ma. The muscle also need to rest, ma. Right. So one day, after his exercise, then he thought he really couldn't like do anymore because his body need to rest. So he thought, oh, what else can I do next? So he thought, oh, when he was younger, so he liked to go to the library to read books. Or he liked to read books. Not go to the library, but his mom used to buy books for him, storybooks. Then he thought, okay lah. Then since that's the case, why don't I go to the library to read something, find something to read. And and then after that, he went into the library after how long? Maybe like since he was 12. When he was 12, he didn't go to the library also. For the first time, I think. I think he was 20. Then after that, when he went in, he thought, well, what book should I read? So he thought, oh, when he was young, he liked to listen to his auntie telling him Buddhist stories. So he thought, oh, well, never mind, I go to the Buddhist session to see. So he went there, and then after that, he looked through the books, and then there was one book that really struck him in the heart. So it was a Chinese book, and the title of the book is have you has your defilements subside? Okay, or have you purified your defilements? Or have you let go of your defilements? Something like that. When he saw that, he was like, being in that kind of emotion, it struck him, right? It struck him and straight in the heart. He thought, oh, very interesting book. Then he took it, and then he flipped the pages, tried to read. And as he read about 10, 15 pages, he felt his anger loosening up. His tension in the heart, his emotions loosening up. And he thought, hey, this is a good book. I should get it. So he went, borrowed the book, took the book back to his home, and then he read the book. After he finished reading the book, he felt his heart. He felt lighter by 50%. Free from the burden of emotions, negative emotions by 50%. Then he thought, wow, amazing. What is this? What is happening? How come reading Buddhist books will help me to relieve my stress and my negative emotions? And he thought, there must be something to it. And then from then on, he started the journey of letting go of his defilements and being his path to being free from defilements. Okay, like that. So as Buddhists, now in the world we see many people say that they are Buddhists, but are they really Buddhists? Do they even know the three refuges and like 5 precepts? So when we call ourselves Buddhists, disciples of the Buddha, what does it mean? It means that we have taken the Buddha as our refuge. Refuge from what? Refuge from defilements, refuge from samsara, the rounds of rebirth. Okay? We have taken the Dhamma as our refuge. By following the Dhamma, we continue on the path to liberation from defilements and suffering. And we take refuge in the Sangha, the noble disciples of the Buddha. Why? Because the noble Sangha not only acts as a field of merits for us, but also because of the continuation of the practice, of the research, memorizing, study of the Buddha's teachings. That's why the Dhamma can continue until today, and that's why we are able to benefit from the Dhamma because of the generations by generations by generations by generations of Sangha and practitioners continuing to practice, continuing to attain the states, the mental states that the Buddha taught in the suttas, in the teachings, continuing to memorize, continuing to research the theoretical knowledges of the Buddha in order to pass on to the next generation. Now, this has not come without price, It's not like now we just have thumb drive and the whole collection of the Buddha can be stored in one thumb drive already. Not like that, They have to endure throughout the ages. The changes in the country, the changes in kings. Sometimes when the kings are Buddhist kings, then okay, they can survive. Or the kings are quite an open-minded one, then they can survive and they can thrive and they can continue with their practice, or they can continue with their studies or memorizing of the Buddha's teachings. Sometimes when the kings are anti-Buddhist, whether it's in India or any part of the world, China, then Buddhist monks, Buddhists, they will be persecuted. Sometimes they even have to flee the country in order to escape from these kinds of rulers or governments. And then they settle somewhere else, and then they continue with the practice, continue with the memorizing again. And also generations after generations of Sangha, they also have to endure famine, drought, many kinds of natural disasters. For example, I think it was in Sri Lanka. That time there was a famine. I think a drought or famine. I think it was a famine. So in order to continue memorizing the text, so the monks, in order to continue memorizing the text and to because their stomachs were empty, so it gives them problem, maybe gastritis or something like that. So they just lie down with their stomachs, with their belly on the ground, on the hot ground, and then continue memorizing. So the Dharma that we have today, you may think that it is very easy, but actually not so easy. Generations after generations after generations of Sangha and lay devotees, lay supporters. Actually, the Buddha's disciples can be divided into 4 assemblies: the bhikkhus, the bhikkhunis, the male devotees, male lay devotees, the female lay devotees, like that. So, because of the combined effort of these 4 assemblies, that's why the Dharma can continue the Dhamma can continue to be handed down generations after generations after generations. Okay? And not to mention that now we are able to experience the peace of mind, the happiness that, that the Buddha taught. Even as a lay people, whether you're a lay people or monastic, we are able to experience it if we live out the teaching and if we make the effort to practice. Okay? So this Wesak, let us recollect about the sacrifices, the effort that the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha has given, has made in order to let us have the benefit of being able to listen to the Dhamma, being able to live out the Dhamma, and being able to be, by our practice, free ourselves from all the defilements. Really, if you think about it, in this life, if somebody help you, like just now in the guided, if somebody helps you, you'll be very grateful, right? Very grateful to him, grateful to her, etc. So just imagine the Buddha throughout the Bodhisattva path, in order to attain this Dhamma, they sacrifice so many lives, give up so many lives, give up so much wealth. Usually in during the Bodhisattva path, many lives, for many lives, not just one life, many lives. The Bodhisattva just in order to fulfill the paramis, just even though he was a king, sometimes he was a rich merchant, a rich Brahmin, etc. He just open up his treasury and say, and tell his people, whatever that you guys want, just take. And then after giving everything that he had, he just went on his way to the Himalayas, usually, to practice and become a recluse, become an ascetic, practice meditation, and many of the times attain the 4 Brahma Viharas, the jhanas of the 4 Brahma Viharas, and also practice until the psychic powers, which means that he also have to practice the kasinas, the kasina meditations. Okay, so life after life. So just imagine somebody giving up so many lives for you in order just to let you listen to Dhamma. That's unimaginable, right? But that is the compassion of the Buddha. Okay, that's the true compassion of the Buddha. So since the Buddha gave up so much, and now we think about it, just reflect on ourselves. Ask you to give up your family, can or not? Not like giving up, it's just like, okay, go to Myanmar, or go to now cannot go to Myanmar, but maybe like go to Sri Lanka or go to Malaysia, or even go to the monasteries for 7-day retreat, 1 month retreat, 3-month retreat, 1 year, 2 year, 10 year, 20 year maybe. Are we able to do it? It feels so difficult, right? Giving up your job, giving up your uh, companionship of your family, relatives, and friends. Go to the forest, have to endure what mosquitoes, leeches, if the place got leeches, etc. Not easy, right? Not easy. And you have to get used to spiders, get used to flying cockroaches. We are the ones who invade their homeland. But think about it. Can you do it now? Now ask you to just go and practice. Can or not? Not easy, right? Yes. So you can imagine how difficult, how great the Buddha was. And not only one life, life after life, life after life, life after life, life after life. And not only just practicing generosity, okay? And also have to fulfill 10 paramis. Paramis like patience, parami like morality, uh, paramis like metta, etc. Paramis like truth. So in order to cultivate these paramis, so there's 3 levels. So in order to fulfill these paramis, the bodhisattva can give up any external things like properties, cars, slaves, or I don't. Sometimes they have slaves, or the slaves maybe like servant like that lah, like kakak like that lah. Uh, Have to give up external things. So we just imagine ourselves. Can you give up your home? Can you give? Can you offer your home? Offer your home to maybe don't no need to even offer to monastery. Offer to poor people. Can or not? Not easy, right? So this one external only. Then the bodhisattva. When people ask for his eyes, give up. Also give up, lor. Offer his eyes. So it was said that the eyes that the Bodhisattva offered throughout the Bodhisattva path is more than the stars that we see now in the sky. And also, if people ask the Bodhisattva to offer his life, or in order to fulfill the paramis, he has to die, then they just die. But even if they die, they will continue to keep keep the qualities. Maybe like in order to keep his precepts. So if the bandits, thieves, etc., terrorists maybe in present day language, they force him to break his precept. If not, they'll kill him. So what will he do? Just kill. I will keep my precept. If you want to kill, kill. Like that. That's why now some forest practitioners, they go to the forest. Why they dare to go to the forest? If we don't have a mind, I say, die lah. Very difficult to go forest one, because in the forest, depends on which forest you go. Sometimes there are bears. We have been to forests where there are bears, panthers, snakes, etc. But why do we go? In order to practice, in order to fulfill the practice. I'm not saying that I'm a bodhisattva. I want to attain enlightenment one. I want to be free from suffering as soon as possible. But in order to practice the Dhamma, generations after generations of Sangha, I went to the forest. And the bodhisattva, life after life, life after lives, whenever possible, they'll give up everything. Yeah, then they go to the forest and they practice meditation, practice the purification of the mind. So just one parami enough, Nekama parami, the parami of renunciation. It's so strong. It's so strong that when we think about it, wow, it's uh, like I mean, if you want to walk the Bodhisattva path with strong determination, maybe you may be able to achieve it. But for normal people, not easy to achieve. Then when you look at it, wow, I can give up so many things for so many lives. Wow, not easy, not easy. So why did the Buddha do all this? Why did the Buddha do all this? Actually, very simple. Only just want us to be free from suffering. Just want us to be free from the rounds of rebirth. Just want you to be free from getting angry just because some people do something or say something. So can you imagine somebody sacrificing so many lives, life after life after life after life, in order to just give you the teaching that, hey, when somebody says something or do something wrong to you, hey, no need to get angry lah, got this dharma, you no need to get angry one. You can practice loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, equanimity, forgiveness, etc. Gratitude also, maybe. Gratitude for that learning experience. So, this Wesak, let us really let us reflect on, hey, if somebody do this so much sacrifice in order to give us this Dhamma, what have we done? Are we fulfilling? If you're really grateful to the Buddha, our teacher, have we really done what the Buddha is trying to suggest to us to help us? Have we cultivated the qualities? Have we tried to forgive? Have we tried to let go of our anger? Have we tried to try to preserve the Dhamma? Maybe by theoretical knowledge, by learning, studying, memorizing theoretical knowledge, or practicing meditation. Because ultimately, in order to continue the lineage of the Buddha, of the Dhamma, there has to be people who stand up and say, I have enough of defilements, enough angry, enough of anger already, enough of depression already, enough of this very troublesome round of rebirth already. I'm going to practice what the Buddha said. And really practice samatha, vipassana meditation, and hopefully really experiencing and attaining noble path and fruition. Actually, this is how we can continue the lineage of the Buddha, either by experiencing, as of course the highest stage is attaining enlightenment, attaining noblehood. If not, then at least continue our practice, samatha vipassana, meditation, and developing qualities. If not, at least do our studies, learn about the Dhamma, at least learn about how to free ourselves from suffering lah. Right? Because theoretical studies, even though if you study until you really memorize the whole Tipitaka, the whole teachings of the Buddha, you will still not be able to attain enlightenment, but at least you'll be able to pass down the knowledge to the next generation. Some people like to do that. Many monks actually like to do that. So we ourselves, we have in our present day, we have benefited from the teachings of the Buddha. We have benefited from the teachings of our teacher, the Buddha. So let us really reflect. The Buddha has done so much sacrifice in order to give us this Dhamma, in order to let you be happy, to be sending metta while drinking your coffee, trying to develop happiness. So let us today, with this recollection of the Buddha's qualities, let us remember, let us reflect on ourselves, our bodily action, verbal action, mental thoughts. Let us reflect that what can we do better in order to repay this gratitude by the Buddha, by the Dhamma, by the Sangha, and also what can we do better as Buddhists to fulfill what the Buddha wants us to be. What it means to be a Buddhist means to let go of defilements and through the Buddha's teachings and to develop happiness and ultimately liberation with the Buddha's teaching. So if you consider yourself a student of the Buddha, a disciple of the Buddha, let us fulfill this quest, or fulfill this kind wish that the Buddha wished for us. Just wish you to be happy, and then and by practicing, continue our practice of whether it's meditation or contemplation of qualities, development of these qualities that cool your hearts, or by theoretical knowledge, the acquirement and studying of theoretical knowledge and becoming a good person, living out the teachings. Let us see what we can do better in order to repay the Buddha's, in order to repay the Buddha, and then to fulfill what the Buddha's wish for us, his kind wish for us, and to be able to attain path, fruition, and Nibbana. And hopefully, by our bodily action, by our verbal speech, by our mental thoughts, and by changing our behavior, living out the Buddha's qualities, we ourselves are able to continue the lineage of the Buddha. So usually in the Buddha, throughout the ages, those who practice are usually monks and nuns. And so they are usually the ones who practice and attain and experience. But there are also lay people, lay male devotees and lay female devotees who practice and also attain and experience the Dhamma that the Buddha taught. Of course, the lay people, some people thought the lay people is only just support for the Sangha. Of course, that is also very important because the Sangha is a field of merit for the lay people. So the job is to keep their mind, keep their morality pure, and in order to benefit the lay community. So it takes all parties, all disciples of the Buddha, to work together, to support each other, whether in Dhamma or whether in material stuff, to continue this lineage of the Dhamma. So let us today, let us reflect on ourselves. Let us reflect what we can do better in terms of practice, what we can do better in terms of supporting the sasana, in order to not let ourselves be the last batch to receive this Dhamma. Let our later generations I also have the fortune and the good karma to receive this Dhamma also. Okay, so hopefully this this talk today will be able to inspire all of you to be able to reflect on ourselves and think about what we can do to fulfill this kind wish that the Buddha wished for us. Of course, it's up to your freedom, whether you want or not. And then let us reflect what we can do in order to continue the lineage of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. And let us reflect what we can do in order to continue the Buddha Sasana, so that we will not be the last generation that receive this precious and this precious gem of the Dhamma that brings happiness and liberation. Okay, so hopefully this short talk is helpful to every one of you, and be able to, at least for your spiritual path, really reflect on what you really want and what you will really do for your future. And hopefully, with that, may everyone be inspired to continue the practice, to develop the mind, and hope and wish everyone, with the blessings of the Triple Gem, and be able to attain path, fruition, and Nibbana as soon as possible. Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, that's the talk for today.
Thank you, Bhante, for the touching sharing, and hopefully everyone can be a better Buddhist. In conjunction with this special Wesak quality reflection, we would like to take this opportunity to offer a lower requisite to Bhante Mettānanda. Can everyone turn on your mic so we can do the offering together? Yep. You can turn on your mic, or you can turn on your video if you want. Okay, we can put our hands together. You can. All right. Can you read the words clearly?
Yep.
All right. Okay. So let us start. Okay. So just follow me. Dear Bhante,
Dear Bhante,
we wish to offer Bhante
wish
to offer Bhante
allowable requisite
lawful
to the
to the
value of
value of
Australia dollar
Australian dollar
780
780
and Singapore dollar
Singapore
400 and ringgit Malaysia
and ringgit Malaysia and
7,000
7,000
100
7,155.
Yep. Okay. If Bhante need any allowable requisites,
If Bhante need any allowable
please request them
please request
from your kapya
from your
Brother Zongping and or Brother Hao Kang
and all
Okay.
Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay. So thank you for joining this group offer. Can you you can turn off your mic and just give a short sharing, a short talk. Dear all Dharma friends, thank you for joining this special Wesak quality reflection and offer allowable requisites to Bhante Mettānanda. Without your participation, we can't have this event doing this collective reflection, learning, improve our wisdom, and group offering, which ultimately create a strong, wholesome group karma for everyone joining live and or watching this recording at a later stage. Secondly, I'm also very grateful to Bhante Mettānanda, out of compassion, willing to accept my invitation to have this special Wesak quality reflection, spending time and effort to guide us and allow us to do service and offering. It's indeed very touching, sharing the Buddha that took many life after life, in order to perfect his parami, in order to show us the only way to end from samsara and achieve ultimate happiness. And hope everyone do not lose this opportunity, start to learn Buddhism and practice toward ultimate happiness. Be a better Buddhist, be a happy Buddhist. Many thanks to Bhante starting this quality reflection course since August 2023. In my memory, Bhante had been helping both my son as far back as 15 years ago when Bhante resided in Tusita, Kuching, now changed to Dharma of Kuching, and assisted both my son in the Samanera program, many sadhus. Throughout this quality reflection from 22nd August 2023, Bhante had guided more than 100 weeks of guided reflection. Personally, I aware that my life changed. Every morning, I will try to do all the quality reflections, especially in the train or jogging or lying on the bed. It's so much joy, happiness with positive mind to kickstart my day. At night, I will try to do another round of quality reflection again, and I always have a very good rest ever since. When I do meditation, I also like to do a quick quality reflection before continue my anapanasati. During the day when we have quality reflection sessions, I am excited and waited for it. Initially, it seems like a job, but lately it's an enjoyment for me. I just love to close my eye after I start to play Bhante recording. So just a reminder, please log into the meeting room earlier because normally I will start the meeting room 10 minutes before the event or session start. If you got problem, then I can help to solve. After 8:30, normally I will close my eye and follow and enjoy Bhante guidance, which I may not read your message. Through chatting with some yogis, I know a few of us looking for it each day. Not only this quality reflection improve our understanding, it helps us to have wise attention, handling all kind of life events, when happy or sad or just another ordinary day. It also helps me to relax and prepare me to do anapanasati. Thank you to those who share their experience with me, how they use the quality reflection learned from Bhante guided reflection. One of the participants shared how she used the quality reflection to handle a difficult situation where she distributed some veggie to an old lady, and the old lady told her she just lost her only son who always cooked for her. As a volunteer and trying to help people, it's a very difficult to imagine, and we may fall into unwholesome situation if we do not have right emotion and right attention. Thanks to people who follow my suggestion, practicing quality reflection on their way to work or jogging, and help them to start their day with a lot of happiness and positive mind as I do. Thanks to some yogis, they already got jhana or those doing vipassana and still continue to join in this quality reflection. This reflects that this quality reflection not only benefit to those who are new to Buddhism, is suitable for all level of meditator. Your participation give me a lot of encouragement to continue to arrange this quality reflection session. After doing this quality reflection for almost 9 months, it started to become part of my night. Every night around 8:30 p.m., I'm automatically wanted to listen to this guidance. On Friday, I will listen to other guided meditation or do some reading. Same for Saturday. I like to arrange this time to do meditation. I feel my heart filled with a lot of inner happiness, joy, more mindful in handling all sorts of challenges in work or daily life compared to time before I learned this quality reflection. As I struggle in my meditation, unable to relax and continue to be hindered by my breathing and tense, this quality reflection give me a lot of release, let me relax and set my mind right. I tell myself that even even I'm not able to enter into jhana, I should continue to develop this contemplation wisdom. Keep my mind in Brahma Vihara state through this quality reflection, which bring the best for me in this very life. Before I end, I sincerely like to seek forgiveness from Bhante, or participant, or anyone in any of the activities I arrange or involve or in any place. Please forgive me if there is any of my action, speech, or thoughts acted unwisely or unwholesomely or inaccurately or caused uncomfortable or hurting you or your feeling. Next, I also sincerely thanks to a few friends, Sister JC, Brother Lau and Mrs. Lau, Sister Bettin, Sister Zoe, and Sister Tao, who support me, share some cost volunteering and words of encouragement in this program. I'm also grateful to my wife for all the support, assistance, understanding, and participation. Thanks to my elder son to back up me and handling quality reflection session when I'm away. Thanks to my younger son who helped me acting as editor and helped me proofread the website. All the suggestion, discussion, backup, and support participation are truly appreciated and hope this quality reflection help you and bring real benefit to you too. Finally, I like to share all the merits I have accrued throughout this quality reflection, creating the coolinghearts.net website, creating the videos and upload to YouTube, and sponsoring some of the costs in these activities. May these merits share with you. May all these merits share with all departed, relatives and friends, all devas, all beings. May these merits help us to avoid meeting with the foolish, always meet with the wise people. May all these merits be a supportive condition to help us to attain Nibbana. May all these merits share with all beings. Thank you. Hope to see you all joining and benefited from this program. Thank you. With this, let us do Anubodhana and Kammapana, or normally people refer as Okasa with Bhante. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, okay, let us start. Okasa, Vandami Bhante,
Bhante,
Sakyonto Nibbana Pachihoto.
Maya Tam Tat Punya Tamina Anamodit
Punya
Sadhu Sadhu Namodami.
Tamina Kadam Punya Mayam
Sadhu Anumodita Bang.
Sadhu
Sadhu
Yena Ratam Namajaya Meste Bhante.
Tamami Kamita Bang.
Sadhu Yena
Sakyonto Nibbana Pachihoto. Sakyonto. Hey, we haven't shared it. Okay, share merits, okay?
Okay, sure.
Sadhu.
Yeah.
Nama Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu. Good, okay, let us share merits, okay?
Okay.
So, I also want to express my appreciation and gratitude for Brother Wei-Kang for the invitation for conducting this course, and also all the help that the team, not only Brother Wei-Kang, but everyone who has helped in all the feedback. Sometimes I contact you guys and ask for feedbacks and see how you guys are doing, right? And then all the organizing and helping with the conducting of these sessions for others. So big sadhu to everyone also. And hopefully our practice and development of these qualities will be able to bring benefit to every one of you here. Will be bring benefit to ourselves and also bring benefit to the beings, whether seen or unseen around us. And hopefully, ultimately, by our cultivation, we will be able to attain path fruition and Nibbana, and also maybe even help others to attain path fruition and Nibbana as soon as possible. Okay, so let us share merits. So repeat after me. Etawata chamehi
Tawata Chamhehi
sambadang punya sambadang
Sambadan Punya Sambadan
sabe deva
Sabbe Deva
sabe bhuta
Sabbe Buddha
sabe satta
Sabbe Satta
anumodantu
Anumodantu
sabba sampati siddhya.
Sabba Sampati Siriya.
I share my merits
Share my merits
with all devas,
with all devas,
all beings,
all beings,
all creatures.
all creatures.
May they rejoice in our merits.
May they rejoice in our merits.
Happy
May they be happy.
idame nyatinam hotu
Idame Nyati Nam Hotu
sukita hontu nyadayo.
Sukita Hontu Yatayo.
I share my merits
I share my merits
with all departed relatives.
with all different relatives.
May they rejoice in these merits.
May they rejoice in this merit.
May they be happy.
May they be happy.
Okay, next one. Wait for next slide. Okay. Idame punya
Idame Punya
asawakaya
Asawakaya
wahang hotu.
Nam Hotu
Idame punya
Idame Punya
nimbanasa
Nibbana
pacayo hotu.
Pachayo Hotu.
By the power of this merit,
By the power of merit,
may it be supportive condition
may be supportive conditions
for my purification of the mind,
for my purifications of the mind.
to no more defilements.
You know more defilements.
By the power of this merit,
By the power of this merit,
may it be supportive condition
may it be supportive conditions
for my attainment of
for my attainment of
Nibbana.
Nibbana.
Mama punya bagang
Mama
Agang
sabba satanang
Sabbasadang
pajemi
Bhaje
esabe
Esabe
esamang
Me Samang
punya bagang
Punya Bagang
Labandu.
Labangtu
I share my merits
I share my merit
with all beings.
all beings.
May they rejoice in the merits.
May they rejoice in the merits.
May they be happy.
May they be happy.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu
so shop, shoplifting, Sabityo vivajanto sabarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava bhavantu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te Avantu Samba Mangalang Rakantu Samba Devata Samba Dhamma Nubhavena Sada Soti Bhavantu Te Avantu Samba Mangalang Rakantu Samba Devata Samba Sangha Nubhavena Sada Soti Bhavantu Te Abhivadana Siddhissa Niccang Vada Pacayino Chattaro Dhamma Vadanti Ayuvanno Sukhang Balang Ayuraroga Sampati Saga Sampati Mevacha Ato Nibbana Sampati Minate Samijatu Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
So wishing all of you here well, peaceful, healthy, and happy, and hope all of you will be able, all of us will be able to continue with the practice. Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu, Bhante.
sadhu, Bhante.
Bhante.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu to Bhante Vika.
With this, with this, we end our special Wesak quality reflection on the recollection of Buddha's qualities, and hope all of you enjoy this session. And we also like to invite you to join us in the daily from Monday to Thursday, Melbourne time at 8:30, or KL and Singapore time at 6:30, and learn the quality reflection. Thank you. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.